Kole Omololu has joined us from our Lagos studios.
Good evening.
Great to have you. First, our condolences to you and the Afenifere group. Please tell us, how's the group receiving the death of Pa Adebanjo?
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for commiserating with us on the death of our leader, Pa Adebanjo. I can assure you that it wasn't something that was an old man, very old man. We kept his sickness, because he was under the weather for a while, we kept it away from the leader, Pa Ruben Fashion. But since the news broke out this afternoon, we have to let him know what happened. He didn't take it kindly. He was very, 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 very sad. He felt alone. They've been coming together since 1951, when both of them joined the Action Group and Afenifere. Baba Fashion graduated from University of Ibadan as one of the first university graduates of that institution, and immediately became a member. So a lot of us, we believe we have lost an enigma, a highly principled person, an Awolowo incarnate, a man who will speak truth to power, a man who fears no foe. He talks to anybody as long as it's the truth. That is the person we have lost. He's so dear to us, but God loves him more than us. Baba lived a fantastic life. Baba will have been 97 in April. A lot of people are praying to reach that age.
Well, indeed, Mr. Omololu, for me as a broadcast journalist, it was always a delight to interview Pa Adebanjo. He was sharp and he was very candid. But you've worked with him. What is he like behind closed doors? Or what was he like behind closed doors?
Exactly, behind closed doors, Baba, with us. We joke a lot. A lot of people don't know that Baba cracks a lot of jokes with us. He go into history. But he keep on telling us, I'm in my departure lounge. It's up to you. If I'm living, it's just by the grace of God. Oh, Baba travels a lot. He knows everybody. He calls us by their first name. Even what you call them, some names we call ourselves. That is the way we relate with Baba. A very, very, very jovial, very kind human being. Although his principle is his principle. Don't cross the line, you cross the line. Baba will give you the discipline a leader is supposed to give. That is the man we have just lost. And I believe everybody, every politician in this country knows Baba for what he is. He was part of the independence struggle to get independence for Nigeria, get from the colonial master, to get ourselves away from the colonial master. He was part of the history. I don't know who in this country Baba don't know or doesn't know Baba. Unfortunately, we have lost him. We've lost somebody.
Indeed.
Who is an enigma.
Yeah. Pa Adebanjo was a towering figure in Nigeria's history, like you said, a staunch advocate of true federalism and restructuring. How would you define his legacy? And would you say that he lived to see that dream really come true?
Well, it's like most of those leaders of his age, they feel scandalized. That is this in Nigeria that we fought for? Most of them, Papa inclusive, you know, the glory of Nigeria when we got our independence in 1960, you know, the way we were going until it was truncated by the military in 1966. Between then and 1966, we have regional authority in which all the region were moving at their own pace. That is what Baba would have loved to continue in Nigeria. So that the advancement, especially the Yoruba, which is his enclave, the advancement we were making, the first television station in the whole of Africa, the first stadium in the whole of Africa, and many more. The declaration of free education in Nigeria, those are the kind of things Baba would have loved that continues, not only in Yoruba land, but in Nigeria as a whole.
Let me ask you, because there's no leadership without controversy, and Afenifere has had its fair share as well. Pa Adebanjo, we know, was vocal in his support for Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023, and not President Bola Tinubu, who he has been friends with for a long time. This, we know, created the internal divisions within Afenifere. Were those cracks ever mended between Pa Fasoranti and Pa Adebanjo, or will his passing leave unresolved tensions in your group?
Well, Baba is gone now. And I believe all those division is ended. Baba was the senator of the whole thing. You see, hardly we protect our leaders so much. No matter their flaws, we do protect them. That is Yoruba culture, you know. But Baba is gone now. Whatever the differences that happened then, that Baba believes he has to challenge, will I say challenge his leader? But Baba was not the leader, Baba was the acting leader. The consenting authority is still alive, who is Pa Fashoranti. You know, since Baba believed in that, and then he saw it to the logical conclusion, we went to an election. The leader, what the leader wanted, that's what happened. The leader said we should go and vote for a Yoruba candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Yoruba people listened to the leader. And that's what happened. But Baba believed, no, the other candidate that he believes in was the one he wanted to. But unfortunately, that one did not get one single vote in Yoruba land. So, but that is gone. Baba is gone. Nobody else can do what Baba did. Nobody. It's only him that can do that. And we talk about it. If any other person come forward to do it now, then he will be challenging the constitutional authority. Because, yeah, constitutional authority. And then again, I don't know the kind of name he wants to leave behind his family. Because the kind of the culture we have in Yoruba land we're tight. We're too tight in all this thing. No, you can't do that. Well, thank God the authority is still alive.
Mm-hmm. It gladdens a lot of hearts tonight, I'm sure, to hear that with the passing of Pa Adebanjo, those cracks will be mended in the Afenifere social political group. But let me also ask you, because leaders are sometimes judged by both their successes and their failures. In your view, did Pa Adebanjo have any flaws? Where did he fall short?
There's no, Baba was not Jesus Christ. Baba was a human being like any other person, you know, so there's no way he wouldn't have had any flaws. Baba has his own this thing, you know. When Baba is angry and angry at you, you will know that Baba is angry. And that will be the end of it, you know. Those are the flaws you can remember of Baba. When Baba hold rigidly onto something. You see, people of their own time, they are different from our own. We are pragmatic. People like us, we are pragmatic. Sometimes we say, yes, this is principle. But principle should be mingled with pragmatism. But people of their own generation, this is where we are going and that is how it has to be. That is their school of thought. You know, so those are the flaws. But
Let you go, Mr.
That is it.
Great. Mr. Omololu, let me ask you before I let you go. As Nigeria reflects on his passing, because we've seen those tributes coming in from all parts of the country, he was a true nationalist. What is the single biggest lesson from his leadership that should not be forgotten in Nigeria and by Nigerians?
What Baba believed in is justice. Baba believed in justice. You see, there was a man called Shugaba in those days. He was deported. A Nigerian that was deported. It was a northerner. It was us in Afenifere that hired a lawyer to go and represent him and bring him back to Nigeria. That is the value we hold dearly. That's what Baba represents for us. Justice and fair play. Nothing else. That is Baba, and that is what I believe every leader should emulate. Every leader should emulate justice. Without justice, we're an animal kingdom. That is Baba's legacy.
Fantastic conversation. Thank you so much for being with us on the news tonight. Kole Omololu is the National Organizing Secretary of the Afenifere, the social political group.